Aloha, Dan McDonald, Life Regenerator on YouTube. I've got a very special video for you today. Kylie, which you've seen in another video, had a really good experience with the women's wellness, and so I called Doug and Jenna and said, hey, you guys willing to work on a Sunday to make a video so we could share your experience, which none of us have heard, because the secret is that we are just as involved in learning about your experience as you are. So we didn't talk about anything. We did make a nice little set here so that it was beautiful, since Jenna was insisting that she's a woman, which is true.
I swear I am one.
And we're talking about women's wellness, so pretty little things and stuff I think are important, and we have our little Hawaiian flowers in our hair. So I want to get started right away with you, Kylie. You're the one that inspired this whole thing, because as we were finishing our video series yesterday on creating super healthy babies, you were telling me as we were walking up the trail that you had a really powerful experience with women's wellness.
Yes, it is amazing. I saw the videos through you. You're the one who introduced them to me, and I knew right away that I wanted this tea. So I went to the website and I looked up like every single tea, and I read every description and every testimony. And I was like, as soon as I get my next paycheck, I'm getting this tea no matter what. And so I went and got the tea, and it arrived very quickly, about maybe a little over a week. And as soon as I got it, I was so happy. I was like giddy, like getting it from my mailbox. And I took it inside. I could smell it through the package. Like, it was so amazing. And I opened it up, and it smelled even better straight out of the canister, and I could see how vibrant and beautiful it was. And I immediately made a glass and sat down and just felt so calm, and it was really awesome. And after just about over a week of drinking the tea, I noticed that my nails were very healthy and started to feel stronger. And my hair was looking great after about a month of drinking the tea, and it was growing stronger and growing longer and smoother. And I actually got the tea at the end of my last cycle, so I had a month till my next menstrual cycle, and it was just amazing, night and day. Like, I had 0 cramps, 0 bloating, 0 acne. It was just incredible, and it's so hydrating, and it was just a really beautiful experience to see how quickly the herbs can work for you, and they're just amazing.
So Kylie, were you having any health issues other than the typical like extra cramps?
Yeah, not quite. I've never had bad periods or anything like that, and just the regular, like, pretty much normal cycle. And so it was beautiful to see that wasn't normal. Like, this is the new normal.
You got upgraded, and it was really apparent to you.
Very much, yes.
Cool. And so you've used the women's wellness. You also said that you've used women's wellness. You ordered the children's wellness.
Yes.
You ordered the love potion. That was that's the one I love. Mm-hmm. And you said you gave that to your
my boyfriend,
and
he's been drinking it. He's loving it. Oh yeah, we drink that on a regular basis, and the children's is delicious. I just make a huge batch of it, and I keep it cold in my refrigerator, and like my whole family just drinks on it, and it's so hydrating, and it's very tasty. It's sweet. It's got a good, and it's naturally sweet, which is awesome. And yeah, it's really helped my focus. I feel very calm. Especially, I drive like about 2 hours a day, unfortunately, in Nashville, and it gets you really strung out. It's high nerve-wracking in Nashville to drive these days because it's getting so busy. But yeah, I just feel much more calmer and more just aware, that I can choose to be calm, that these herbs are helping me do that. And yeah, the children's wellness, that is one I drink on a daily basis, and I love the children's wellness.
Okay. Just due to the flavor, or just
it's just my like go-to. I don't know, it might be, I mean, they're all so flavorful and delicious, but I think that's just the one that I just have all the time. I think for some reason I just keep that as my main, and then I like to drink the women's wellness at night as like a calming, calm down, chill out, and relax and meditate on that.
Well, that segues right into the reason why we're sitting next to the brand new and Jenna's favorite. And this
This is my
is the
favorite.
magic key ingredient in the women's wellness. And no matter where you get your Vitex or Chase Tree, you should be taking it every day as a woman. In my opinion, so far from what I've read, is you can take it indefinitely, all day, every day, for as long as you want, and it just continues to keep the hormones balanced and toned up. It can probably help with menopause, but I'm sure Jenna knows more about that than I do.
This is my beloved plant on the farm, and this particular chase tree is the one that I adore the most, I guess because it's the one I pass maybe most frequently when I'm here. And she's going to seed right now, so we're not going to harvest from her. We're going to let her do her reproductive thing, and then in doing that, she's going to be strong. And then when we harvest her, right now we just had some of the seed come out of the dehydrator, so that was really special. And I love this plant. Basically, this is the women's hormone balancing plant, and like you said,
In
it's
the world.
yeah, there's
Chinese,
nothing as far as
Ayurvedic.
I know that is better and more like profound than this plant, and it's known as Vitex agnus castus. And we call it the chase or the chast, tomato, whatever you like to call it. I just call it a godsend because this has actually helped me too very much. So I know as a woman, this has been like a savior for me.
Yes.
With my monthly moon cycle,
Very
of
much.
which I never really got regularly until I was introduced to this plant. So very, very important. And this particular blend, the Women's Wellness, that is the active ingredient in it. And like you said, it does help women in all stages of their life. So we've had people come in testimonial premenopausal or in menopause that has helped them with their hot flashes, really helps to just balance their endocrine system, really get them, like you said, just like unwind at the end of the day and just like keep you even keeled and balanced. And really, yeah, cramping, which is, every woman who has a cycle, we all know, that can be a little bit uncomfortable. So this is something that helps with that and eases that. And I can't speak more highly. And we always need to nourish ourselves when we're having that time of the month. And this blend is designed to not only enrich our blood. We have the raspberry leaf in there, and the red raspberry leaf is a really, really amazing blood builder. We have the mamaki in there. So again, these are all really good for feminine reproductive organs, a uterine tonic, stuff that we need to condition. And we add our moringa and our Bailey spinach, and those are like high in calcium and iron and protein and all those wonderful, wonderful building blocks that help nourish us so we can replenish ourselves when we go back into our next month until we again meet up with our moon cycle again. So this plant is really, really special to me. I'm sure a lot of women who have been dancing with our Women's Wellness, it's special to them as well. And it's really, really wonderful having you here on the farm and being able to have you sitting next to this plant, and you are glowing, and you do look like you're just, we're just meeting. And but I could tell you've had a very similar life transformation from this that I've had.
Very much.
And I speak about a lot of the plants on the farm, but this one is really close and dear to my heart. So.
And this
I'm
is
happy it's
coming
helped
here
you.
today is like a
Dream come true.
Yeah, so you came here, you wanted to meet me, we did that, we got your questions answered. You wanted to come to the pharmacy, you're leaving tomorrow,
Yes.
and somehow the island worked it all out. So here you are in the pharmacy. We just had a great lunch of cranberry hibiscus and some stevia, so we're all herbed up. Herbs contain information which activate codes inside your body. So that's why I always recommend plant foods. Calibrate yourself to nature and get that information in you to wake up all that dormant potential, because it's not in the cheeseburger, it's not in the bread, it's not in the donuts, it's not in the rice, it's in the plants and it's in the fruits. And when we cook it and destroy it and process it down to nothing, the information is just wiped away. So when we freshly dry these plants, the essential oils are still vital. All the information, the plant constituents which activate, soothe, and nourish the feminine reproductive organs, which is one of the main things that I see, cancer and fibroid tumors. And so I would recommend drinking as much of this tea as you possibly can to wash that out of there, getting on a raw living foods diet, and getting away from all the processed, packaged, soy crap and processed junk foods, and just eat fresh fruits and vegetables and use herbs. So my message always has been, love is the key to the whole thing, but fruit is your food, fruits and nuts, and herbs are your medicine. And here we are at the Kauai Pharmacy, and I'm happy to see you guys planting more plants. The whole place is blowing up, and it's because you are creating some of the cleanest, freshest herbal medicines that I know of. The way you guys do it is amazing, and so thanks for letting me share. I'm really
Thank you,
proud
Dan.
of you guys.
Yeah, we're trying to emulate nature, so we're just borrowing what the ancients have already known for years, and we're trying to bring back the lost art of plant medicine.
Exactly.
And so, we can, pat ourselves on the back all we want, but really it's nature and keeping the plant holistically intact and maintaining that plant integrity throughout the whole process before it becomes this plant medicine in the tea form. So we really work really hard to keep everything. We just showed you the dehydrators, keep everything at low temperatures, and just really use an air-based dehydration system so that the plants just lose their moisture, but they don't cook off the essential amino acids and the vitamins and the minerals that are going to help to give us that nutrients that we need to stay alkalized and to stay healthy. So, and I wanted to just, can I have you speak a little bit, because Doug walks by this plant too, and I just want to let everyone know it is called women's wellness, but if you take off the men's, okay, it's really good for men too. And the reason I'm saying that is because the chase plant is known as monk medicine. And do you want to speak a little bit about why you come by this plant and eat off of it every chance you get?
Well, Dan was speaking of, the plants contain information, and it's not magic the way the herbs will help balance these hormones and release estrogen and or excess estrogen and help balance progesterone. It's like I said, it's not magic. What it's doing is it's helping with your lifestyle. So I don't know if you experience this or not, but your diet, once you get that foundation of alkalinity, that's what's in this tin is alkalinity. And it's a potent source of alkalinity. And once that alkalinity is in the body, you're then chemically, and there's a better word than that, but you're then attracted to other alkaline things. Yes. And alkaline being a broad spectrum word, that includes love, that includes emotional alkalinity, that includes physical, that includes spiritual alkalinity. So all the things in your life, you start to tweak them accordingly. So the reason why it's called the monk medicine is it gets you in a rhythm. It alkalines that body, it alkalines that mind, and then you're then getting better rest from maybe not jumping onto YouTube too late at night, or and you're seeing your rest line up with your nutrition, with your hydration, and all these things that you're calling into your life as a result of giving yourself that foundation of alkalinity are starting to happen. People always mention when they do start consuming our herbs that a lot of things are changing their lives, not just the herbs, and that's true. Because you then start to call in all these other things that are attracted to this plant medicine. And you mentioned whole plant medicine or holistic. The whole plant nature of these herbs, where we try and keep the integrity of the plants. And you're not asking, you're not extracting vitamin K or vitamin D, or you're just trusting the plant. And you're not trying to break down the science inside the plant, and you're just, because there's more to it than just all the science. Right. And we don't know what these plants can do. So best trust them, and best to use them and find out for yourself what they really can do. So what I find as far as monk medicine goes is it allows me to, as far as energy goes, I'm in the preservation mode. So I understand that energy is not about just receiving, but it's also about preserving and conserving. Yeah. So the monk medicine's about getting to sleep on time, and then you have more energy the next day. Or it's about
curbing a craving.
Yeah, curbing a craving and right. So
we're being politically correct here, but it helps to calm down excessive heat in the male generative organs if it's appropriate at that time.
And releasing things that may be better to releasing energy that may be better to hold on to.
Right. Sometimes in our society we get a little excessively stimulated from different foods or chemicals or toxins, and then if you're not in an appropriate situation, you can find yourself kind of burning a little bit, and so it helps to calm and soothe that down. Now most men are probably not going to be thinking that way, but actually as you evolve more and more, as you learn to preserve yourself and conserve that energy, it goes up into the higher realms and you gain more joy of life. You can release the energy that way, or you can let it climb up your spine and into your brain, and it's so that's a really good thing. But
this also benefits women, because our men are able to conserve that energy and they're able to become more balanced, and so as women we appreciate that very much so.
Yeah,
and
you do, because the polarity can become stronger. Each time we come together, the polarity is dispersed for a temporary amount of time, but and when we hold, if we create more polarity, then there's more romance consistently throughout the relationship, and you can always feel the presence and warmth between one another. But once that has been released, it diminishes itself for several days or a week until that polarity builds up again. The man goes out into the world. That's a whole nother conversation for sure. I think that was really good for amount of time. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, there's so many more things we could definitely
Just
say.
so you know, these
Talk to
plants
her.
specifically, moringa, big protein.
Women's wellness.
This is women's wellness.
Yes.
All the plants are in women's wellness, and it was specifically designed and blended for iron, to increase the iron in the blood and in the body. So moringa's big protein, calcium, potassium. We have big vitamin C in the roselle, which is totally, they're all edible plants.
super
The
antioxidant,
Chelsea,
because a lot of times, you know,
take it.
we get run down during our moon cycles. Even this is just so everyone knows, like, this is really good for, like, even when you have a baby. The mamaki, which is the Hawaiian nettles, I forgot to
see the
mention this.
mamaki right here. So this is a
Word.
very special plant.
Super good for bringing a mama's milk down, and for good healthy lactation if you're gonna become a nursing mama.
And-
So I drank a ton of that when I had my babies.
So again, known for iron, help with the adrenals, adrenal fatigue, and it's one of the indigenous herbs of Hawaii. So theoretically here before the canoes got here. This is a Polynesian spinach leaf. It's a tree spinach, and the chlorophyll here is, you can see. I don't have to explain much about the iron in that plant.
Very nutrient dense.
Yes, nutrient dense, and so nutrients. So you're getting your medicine, but you're also getting in the moringa and the spinach. You're getting your lunch as well. And then there's some lemon peel in here, some turmeric and ginger. So you're getting your immune system build up, liver cleansing, digestion-oriented ginger helps with the whole chest decongestion, and obviously
Good for
lemon.
cramps too.
Yeah, and then
Helps
obviously lemon peel too, which is Dan
Alkalining.
can speak to that.
And then
Yeah.
you forgot the
red
raspberry
raspberry.
leaf, which has thorns on it, so I'm going to be very careful. But the red raspberry leaf is a great blood builder, and we're constantly cycling our blood flow and releasing and removing and then replenishing. And so really, really important for us women. We really love this plant, and a very important part of our women's wellness blend. And yeah, we're just super grateful that we're able to share these herbs and with both of you and your whole audience, because this is something that's really near and dear to us. And you know, this is something that we've all experienced, but now it's feeling really great to you're bringing on people that are experiencing it too, so we can share stories.
Well, she's a doula, so it's like
Yes.
her family and her clients are all going to want to, you know, get toned up through this. So it's the
Oh, that's
chase and the
fantastic.
raspberry that are like the top. So if you don't get them from here, go find another good source of herbs and get those into your life. You know what I mean? And so, is everyone complete? Because I mean, this was a great conversation. I'm like all pumped up and could definitely go for a while. But in the interest of time and
forget.
wanting as many people to see this video, they see the time and they're like, oh, 30 minutes, Dan. Oh God, you know. But so 20 minutes of that, of these amazing herbs. So we didn't even get to go over everything as well. But we'll do some more videos later and continue to educate. But today I just wanted to say that Doug and Jenna actually created a special for my viewers, and that is Dan the Man is the code. So if you go to the website and you want to save 10%, just type in Dan the Man at the website and save 10%. and get some of these herbs in your life and take care of yourself. I am Dan McDonald. I'm the middleman. I'm here to help everyone. That's the truth from the bottom of my heart. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help me. I'm here to help everyone. So I'm just doing what I do, and I just love everyone. This island has been the biggest blessing in my life. Over there, right in that little house, is the first place that I lived. My heart will always be at this pharmacy, and as we've grown in friendship, you guys just show up for me, and I'm just here to show up for you. So thank you for being a blessing to me, to being a blessing to them. Aloha means love, and that's what it's all about. Is everyone cool?
So cool. Thank you.
Aloha.
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 Much aloha.